Welcome back. This video is going to be a book haul. During the month of June, I had a personal saving money goal, which was basically me buying 0 books in the whole month of June. So obviously, July, I went on a big book haul. So far this month, I bought 7 books and I just wanted to share them with you. The first 2 books I bought for my July TBR. You can't read them if you don't have them. So, yes. The first one is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This is one of those books that if you've been on booktube for any amount of time, you've probably heard this book being talked about all the time. It is currently 9th, I think? 8th? 9th? I've already read this book. It was part of my July TBR and I started it and I finished it. I won't really get into it until my July wrap-up. This follows a girl and 4 boys, and they come to realize that their lives are intertwined in more ways than one. Weird things start happening. The boys are looking for a ley line. The girl lives with a bunch of psychics, so it's very interesting. I will tell you more about what I thought about this book during my July wrap-up, but moving on. The next book is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. It is soon to be a motion picture. And I don't know very much about this book. I know it is a YA contemporary, which I've been wanting to get into a little bit more. And I know that people have been raving about this book in book 2, I think it is. All I know is that the main character writes letters to boys that she has had crushes on and puts them in a box. Somehow, some way, I'm not sure how, they get mailed out to these boys and it just follows kind of that mishap. I am hoping this is just a really fluffy YA contemporary and I'm actually really excited to read it. So, the next one I am overly excited about, and it is part of the Twisted Tale series. This one is Reflection by Elizabeth Lim. I don't know much about this book except for the fact that the main character is Mulan, and right on the cover it says, "What if Mulan had to travel to the underworld?" Can you ask for any more? Mulan is my favorite Disney movie of all time. If you have watched any of my other videos, you have probably heard me mention that I absolutely love Asian culture, specifically Japanese culture, but I do really enjoy Chinese and Korean culture as well. So this kind of just is totally in my wheelhouse, and I am super, super excited to read this. I know this is book 2 to like a series. What I think it is just different twisted tales, as you can see on the cover, of different Disney characters, and I don't think they're actually related in any way besides the fact that they're all twisted tales, but I guess I'll find out. So yeah. The next one I have been putting off for quite some time, but that is Fangirl by Rowell. I got the exclusive collector's edition and it comes with a different colored cover and art in the book. And I think the back has it also. Let's just take this off for a second. So the back has some more art. I don't know a whole lot. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cute. The book also comes with a little bookmark. I don't know if the original does or not. I love this. So this follows a girl. I don't know if she just reads fan fiction, writes fan fiction. I have no idea. I used to write fan fiction. I haven't touched any of my fan fiction in years, but they're all Full Metal Alchemist, so yeah, maybe I should get back to that. I know she and her sister are going to college and she's kind of off on her own. In the synopsis it says that her sister is kind of moving away from like being super close, so she has to find a way to kind of be out on her own. I feel like it's going to speak to me in more ways than one. The next book is Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller, I think her name is pronounced. I know absolutely nothing about this book, but it has the word pirate in it, and yeah. Favorite movie of all time is Pirates of the Caribbean. It will always be my movie. I am convinced that the theme song for Pirates of the Caribbean is like my theme song. So I know nothing. I know this is book 1 of something or another. But at the top it says something about a Lady Jack Sparrow, and I need to read this book. I don't know if it's going to be this month, I don't know if it's going to be next month or the month after because my list of books is growing every day, but I need to read this book. So if anyone's read this, please let me know what you thought about it. It's also not too horribly bad in length, so I don't think it would take me very long to get through it. It looks like 311 pages. The next book I have been reading mixed reviews about, and that is Save the Date by Morgan Matson. A girl goes home for a wedding and everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. I heard it's supposed to be fluffy and funny, and yeah, so I've been trying to get into contemporary. I have been reading more good reviews than bad reviews on it, so I don't need anything super deep. I just really want a really fluffy, kind of funny YA contemporary to kind of push me back into the YA contemporary world. So yes, I know a lot of people have read this book, so this is another one that if you've read it, let me know what you think about it because I'm legitimately curious. And there's a dog. The next book I am overly excited about, and that is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. And this is another one. I think it has something to do with magic. I think it's set in Africa. And this book is doing something that a lot of books, especially in the YA community, don't do a lot, is have main characters or all the characters of a different race or color. I think that's super amazing. And I don't really know much of any books that are set in Africa. So, and to be completely honest, I don't even know if this book is set in Africa. I have just read a lot of reviews saying it is set in a place like Africa, so it has stuff to do with magic and all that kind of stuff, so you really can't expect something concrete like that, so I don't know. But I am super excited about this book, and it is the last book. If you have read or want to be reading any of the books I mentioned, let me know what you thought about them. Let me know if you've read them or want to read them, and I will be linking all these books down below. Yeah, let me know what you think. I do have a few more videos kind of planned out, so subscribe and like this video down below, and I'll see you later. Bye!
Get me up and get me out, running in the city with a brand new sound. They got it figured